What's up, YouTube? I tried recording this video earlier and it got to like 12 minutes. I thought that's just ridiculous. These guys already know how to play decks. I'm just going to show the cards that are in it and not explain too much about how to play the deck. This is Jurrac build. It's more of a beatdown, but it also has good synchro ability, good recovery, and here we go. Starts off with 2 Hera. This is one of the main cards in the deck. Every time your Jurracs die in defense mode by battle, it could come out of the hand or the graveyard, and they do stack, so you can get 2 at once. He's just ridiculous at 2300. Everything else is level 4 or lower so that you get consistency. Jurrac YuGiOh, when he destroys a monster by battle, he brings one out of the deck, kind of like Shura. The problem is that monster can't attack that turn. A lot of the times you'll bring out Dino. Dino's great, 3-star tuner. When he destroys a monster by battle, you could sack off any Jurrac at the end phase to draw 2, even himself. So, fantastic card. Some people play Velo instead of Monolith. Velo's 1700, this guy's 15, but he's a 3-star tuner, and he can attack all your opponent's monsters directly, or excuse me, not directly, just during the battle phase, which is insane with Solidarity. Galen, whatever monster kills him, he can kill. 2-star and a tuner. Good card, helps you get Meteor or Trish or whatever. Terra, I went up to 2. It was at 1 to get rid of Shooting Star, Stardust, Xian, whatever. It bounces. It bounces a card, bounces the monster back. If he doesn't die though, he gains a defense equal to the return monster's level times 100. So it doesn't happen too often since he's only 1500. Stariko is amazing for defense. When he dies by battle, no matter what his position, he brings out 2 tokens. And then Alo, you sack him off like a tribute to bring out a Jurrac out of the graveyard with level 4 or lower. Usual basic staples. You don't have to run Pot, of course. Pot of Duality. You could just run, I don't know, Mind Control's a really good one in the deck too. Avarice, you can run it too, but I tried it, didn't work that great. Smash and Ground, because this deck has no destruction really. It uses, even the synchros don't have destruction except for Meteor. Pretty good card, I think you should try it out. I was at 2 Fossil Digs, but I went down to, I was at 3, I went down to 2 just because it's annoying to have, even though there's only 16 monsters in the deck, I would draw 3 or 4 in a hand on the opening hand. And they usually come out of the deck. YuGiOh brings them out of the deck, and it's really not a problem. And you're going to draw some with Dino. So 3 Solidarities. People are like, well, Burn of the Mighty is better because it works first turn. Well, Burn of the Mighty doesn't work well against defense. If your opponent's got a 2000 defender, what are you going to do? You got Hera. That's really about it. You got Smashings, and you just don't have anything. So Solidarity's the choice, is the way to go, guys. 3 only to make sure I keep drawing them. It's never bad to have 2. It makes your opponent use their MSTs. Book of Moon, fantastic to put your stuff in defense so that Hera can come out, or just to defend yourself. The usual staples here. No surprises there. If you don't have warnings, try D-Prisons or something to stop summonings. Even Force Back's good. Basic staples. I would say these are the way to go. I ran 1 Skill Drain with 1 Gozen match, and that works really well, but only if you're playing the right decks. I kept running into Blackwings and Infernities and Water decks and just all kinds of stuff that my Gozen matches just didn't do anything. Plus, at only 1, I didn't draw it enough. So I ran 2 of these, and I'd say I get them almost once a game. But I would put like 3 Gozen match in the side, or like 2 Gozen match and 1 Rivalry. The Warlords, they got the exact same ruling. Just depends on what you're playing against. You need to kind of adapt it to your locals, of course, which is what I've done here. And of course the Oppression. Oppression and Skill Drain, your deck's not really hurt because almost all your monsters are graveyard effects, except for maybe like YuGiOh and Dino. But he tributes. He tributes to draw the 2, so he actually gets around Skill Drain. YuGiOh has actually hurt the most because Oppression and Skill Drain hurt him. that's really about it. I mean, Halo is hurt a little bit by oppression. So I mean, it's not a big deal. You're going to realize real soon that this deck is insane. The problem, of course, is draw power. I know as good as Dino is, it's not good enough, really. For synchroing, one Meteor blows up the field, then it brings out a tuner, so it's a little bit better than Black Rose. One Giganato, you could try two. I ran two. You know, there's better 7-stars out there, but he's a huge beat stick. He gets really big. And then two Velfitos. These are absolutely amazing in this format just because they work against, you know, they destroy face downs without flipping them up. And so you really need to think about it against like Raikos, Snowman Eaters, even if like you're doing well and you don't want your opponent to get Morphing Jar to go off, or Spirit Reaper, or Marshmallow, or just whatever. So, you know, it doesn't even, and that's another combo with your book, is to book something and then kill it. So that's it, guys. I think you'll find that it's not as much control. I mean, you can make it control. You can take out like maybe the bottomlesses and, you know, maybe, I don't know, one Solidarity or some smashings and run Gozen matches, and you can do really well. The side deck's all up to you guys. Let me know what you think about it. You know, if you're going to put a thumbs down, at least tell me why, what you think. Because on Dueling Network, this does real well, and it did real well against Blackwings and Tengu Synchro is the only thing it lost to. It went, out of, I think, 5 duels, it lost 1 at my locals. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and keep looking for more videos coming up soon. Peace.